So this is kimchi cauliflower fried rice. Is a staple for Korean foods. It's a fermented vegetable with all different kinds of vegetables in it that if I decided to make it myself, we will be here until next week sometime. It just takes that long to make kimchi. It is absolutely delicious in its own right. The cauliflower right here, now look at this. Isn't this just a beautiful piece of cauliflower? Oh my gosh. You know, we're going to cut this up. I'm going to show you how to cut it up just in case you are new to cutting a cauliflower. And it's like if you want to eat an elephant, right? You take what? One bite at a time. Exactly. So, okay, so we're going to deal with that later. It is hot. I'm going to add maybe about a tablespoon of olive oil. You want to have olive oil in there because it does hold the heat nicely. So I wanted to cook this before you came because it does take a minute, but we're going to get it done. But I wanted to show you how, can you see how I separated the tofu? This is firm tofu. So when you get it from the supermarket, look for firm tofu because this is what you can stir fry. And you use this in place of any kind of meat. Tofu takes on the flavor of whatever you put in your food. So there you go. So we're just going to put that in there. And I'm going to turn it up a little bit because I want it to sizzle. Typically, when I'm cutting asparagus, I already cut the tips off. See that? Normally, if it wasn't kimchi cauliflower fried rice, I just go ahead and stir fry this. And on my YouTube channel, you'll see where I stir fried some asparagus. Super duper easy. Now, let me tell you something. While you are waiting for your tofu to cook, you can begin chopping your vegetables. I'll put a little bit of oil in there. It's sticking just a little bit. I want it to really get brown. There. My mom told me that when you're cooking, you don't play with food. So if you're trying to get a food brown, leave it alone. Don't touch it. So, you know, there you have it. Since we're still waiting for the tofu, I'll tackle this here cauliflower. This is really easy. Most cauliflowers aren't this big. But when I saw it, I said, oh my God, what we want to do, even before we cut the cauliflower, we want to take off these huge stems, right? Just go ahead. Now, what we want to do, we want to go ahead and chop up this. And I wanted to do a fresh cauliflower because cooked cauliflower that was already frozen doesn't turn out right in the kimchi. It makes everything very, very soft. And this is what I love about cauliflower, and this is what I love about broccoli. Look at that. It already will have you do it's done the work for you. You just follow the line. Processor. If you don't have a food processor, then you do it with your knife. I've done both. It works. It's fine. No problem. And see, once you cork it, everything starts to fall apart. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I'm going to go ahead and move this aside because guess what, guys? We already have our cauliflower rice right here. About maybe a cup of chopped onions. I'm just put them in there. The reason why I wanted to get the onions caramelized next is so that the tofu can also, at the same time, continue to brown. So if you don't have your peppers chopped up yet, this is a great time to chop up your peppers. Now I'm going to add my carrots. Carrots take longer to cook than it does with any other vegetable that I have here. Getting very colorful, is it not? Yes, I love color. Color and presentation of a dish will excite any palate. As long as if it looks good, you're halfway there. I'm going to add my peppers here. So that's the next thing. If I was just cooking, I would not add my peppers so soon, but it's okay. So here is about maybe now, if you notice, I did not put any spices before this point. That's important because you don't want it to evaporate. You want it to soak in, and you just want all of the flavors to be a part of this delicious meal, not evaporate. So this is light soy sauce. I say maybe like a teaspoon and a half. Again, your palate. So put that in there. This is ginger chop. Now, typically with ginger, I would just mince it. But because this is kimchi cauliflower fried rice, we want our meal to be just a little bit chunky and crunchy. That's the word. So that's why I have my ginger chopped up. Oh, and this is the fresh ginger. I just shaved it like that. Just shaved it, and that's about 2 garlic cloves. Again, I chopped it at my asparagus there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. We're talking about
that looks delicious.
Yeah.
and
Vegetable.
healthy.
Yeah. I like color.
Healthy. Look at this. Oh,
Yes.
this is just, and it's still on high. I still want it. I still want to stir fry it. If you have a wok, do a wok. Absolutely. You know, and because it's you and it's your home, nothing has to be perfect, right? See that big stem right there? It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's your house. If you were doing it for someone else and they were paying you, cut it. But other than that, it's all right. It's the cauliflower. Let's just put this in. Absolutely. Look at that. Look at that. Does that not look like rice to you? Come on. Come on. There's that little big piece right there, but it's yours. Don't worry about it. Everything in here is free food. You can eat this breakfast. You can eat this lunch. You can eat this dinner. Guess what? You can have a snack at the end of the day, at the end of the night. You can just eat it. And we're not done yet. There's your rice. But wait, there's more. Okay, here's the kimchi. I'm just going to go ahead and empty it here. I'm putting it on this board because I want to keep all the juices, right? I think, and I'm emptying it here because I want to cut it up a little bit. The taste is great. Just chop it up. I don't want it to be whole. And because I want to keep the juices, I'm going to go ahead and use my fancy spatula. Whatever you have in your house, that's what you use, okay? But I want to use this because it gets up all of the juices, and that's going to add a lot of the moisture that the vegetables that are cooking may be lacking. Are you guys having fun? I am. I hope you're having fun. Let's give it a good stir, everybody, shall we? But, you know, oh, by the way, I'm rushing, but guys, when you're stirring in your food, check out my video when I made potato salad with Mom. She says, lift and stir, okay? Don't just mix it to interrupt the beauty of your food. Get to the bottom, go all the way to the bottom, and come back. Wow. Look at that.
Smells amazing.
I wish you could smell it. My mushrooms, just a little bit. Chop them up right here in this bowl. Look at this.
Oh my.
Now, I have one more thing to show you. Now, this is the time where you want to taste your food to make sure that it's spicy enough. If you like spices, that it has enough sodium in it. If you like sodium or whatever, for the space of time, I'm just going to tell you it's so good. Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, so now I'm going to switch. I'm going to take this off of here. I'm going to put. Yep, let that cook. Oh my gosh, when you eat this, okay, so now some of you, cholesterol, egg, calories, I get it. Don't use it. But for others of you that want to try this, this is the thing to try. Oh, okay. And it's just like this. This is the finished product of kimchi cauliflower fried rice with tofu and egg over medium. I'm going to cut it and let you see. Here we go, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh man, more color, more deliciousness. Mm, mm, mm. The egg tops it off. And this is what you can serve for Thanksgiving. Isn't that cool? This is a beautiful Thanksgiving dish. It's a beautiful Christmas dish. It's a beautiful dish when you don't want to do anything else but just fix dinner for you. Listen, guys, thank you so very much for allowing me to come into your home to prepare this dish for you, kimchi cauliflower fried rice. Thank you, and thank you, and God bless you.